You ever notice how people drive around with a garage full of junk while complaining they're broke? If you don't have any friends that do that, it might be you. How about that rusty grill? Maybe you got a pile of copper wire or a random chunk of metal that's been sitting behind the shed since the Clinton administration. Yeah, all of that is money. And that's where Premier Metal Recycling comes in. These guys know value, like real value, not internet math, actual cash value. Whether it's scrap steel, copper, brass, aluminum, Premier Metal will tell you what it's worth and put money in your hand. Honestly, it's one of the few places left where cleaning out your garage can actually pay off. They have 2 convenient locations, 909 West Linden Avenue in East Rochester and 11 Carnes Street in downtown Rochester. You can also check daily pricing and exactly what materials they're buying at premiermetalgroup.com. Or, if you're feeling friendly, give them a call directly at 585-436-4020. Premier Metal Recycling, because your junk pile might actually be your emergency fund. You never think you're going to need a personal injury attorney until you do. It's not something you plan for. You know, 1 minute you're just living your life. Next thing you know, you're dealing with an accident, an injury, missed work, and a whole lot of stress you didn't ask for. And here's the truth. Insurance companies, they've got a plan. They know exactly what they're doing. The question is, do you? That's why if it's me, I'm calling Connors and Ferris. They know the system, they know how to fight, and more importantly, they know how to take care of people when things get messy. You're not just a case file to them. They walk you through it step by step and make sure you're not getting pushed around when you're already down. So if life throws you one of those moments, don't try to figure it out alone. Call Connors and Ferris or visit connorsandferris.com with offices in New York City, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. Because when it matters most, you want someone in your corner who actually knows how to win. Connors and Ferris.
The only podcast where the host needs a therapist.
I think that I have very low self-esteem.
And wants to be one.
You're avoiding everything.
From the Mac of all trades studio in Fairport, New York, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Welcome. Thanks for getting your pot on. Thanks for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship. I love when the 2 fit chicks agree to hang around and be on Billified because I think we can help guys out. I think you can help guys out. I do. Well, not you. You collective, both you and Rebecca. But I think you can because I was thinking about, like, there's so many things, and especially, you know, probably more my audience, right? It's people in their 30s, homeowners, married, right? You get to that busy time in life, and I'm often think, like, what's something that women desperately wish men understood, but if you tell us outright, it defeats the purpose.
Oh,
do you know
boy.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It defeats the purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like emotional intelligence, that sort of thing. And so I thought I'll ask. I have a bunch of different questions and things, and I thought it might be fun to kind of go through them. Maybe we even do a little rapid fire thing, and we'll just go. But I mean,
question number one.
Well, that's not question number one. But
ding.
as I'm thinking about it, I start thinking like, and I don't. I've been out of a marriage for 5-6 years now, so I haven't had that, right? And then I haven't really had anybody that I was consistent with because it's me.
Right.
And but now I'm starting to. And
So
you got,
okay.
But I always think, like, women say communication is everything, and then you answer with the word fine. Right. I'm fine. And it's like encrypted. Right. And it scares me. Fine to me is the most vile F word in the language.
That means
if
you're not okay.
If it comes from a woman's mouth.
Right. she's not okay.
Yeah,
If
fine
she
is
just
not.
says fine,
That's
it
not a
means
good thing. I'm not
if
fine.
she says I'm fine, she's not fine.
She's not
I mean,
fine.
you're talking about guys. They can't
Right.
read. We
You're
can't
right.
read minds. We don't even see the ketchup when it's
Right.
at eye level in the
Right.
fridge.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
totally agree.
So that's just it.
It's almost like they're avoiding the
I think that that's wrong.
question,
Like we
like
shouldn't.
they're
That's
fine.
on us because
Yeah.
we shouldn't expect you to read our minds.
yeah.
I will say it's not just guys, girls too. Like we can struggle with communication too. I mean, we
yeah.
probably are a little more emotional and a little more talky than
Well, I would
men.
say emotionally intelligent for sure.
For sure.
No, I mean,
But I'm just saying, like, for me to say I'm fine, that's me. If I'm saying I'm fine, I'm not fine.
Yeah,
So I
that's
shouldn't expect you to read my mind. But you want to know what?
does that mean give you space for a little bit until you process through it? Or
Only if I guess if I was, sometimes you do need a minute, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
sure,
Like, so
yeah.
give me a minute to
Yeah.
like, cause I myself, if something bothers me, if you just give me a minute to like work through it in my own little way or whatever,
Yeah.
then I can come back at it I don't want to approach it from a place of emotion, so it's
Yes.
like, give me a minute to like decompress for a second, and then I will be ready to address it again. What has to happen though is you have to address it after. A lot of times you don't end up talking about it and it gets swept under the
Right,
carpet
because
because
nobody
you're like,
talks
well,
about it.
okay, I got
Right.
out of that one. So
Right,
then
right.
nobody wants to bring it back up and then it never gets talked
and
about.
here's the other thing, ladies. You can remember what was said on October 14th, 2018.
Yeah, we got
And
it.
we don't remember why we went into a specific room at times.
It's so true.
That's
Right?
very true.
It's
Oh
so
my
true.
gosh. You nailed
And we
that
have
one.
the receipts and we save the text.
I know.
Yes.
And
we're
we
like-
screenshot.
Yeah, right.
All kinds of
Oh
things.
my
I
God.
didn't say that. Yeah, let me pull it up for you.
Yeah.
And I will say this, like, if a guy hears the phrase, we need to talk,
They panic.
oh my God.
that's
It
like-
is like a deer hearing a twig
Yeah.
snap in the woods in hunting season.
I
Yeah.
know.
They know something's coming and
Yeah.
they're fucking running.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
You're right.
Because
You're 100% right.
that's usually like when you say we've got to talk, they
Then they know it's serious.
that's when they're like,
Uh-oh.
Okay.
that's their way of saying I'm fine.
Have either one of you ever said, I don't want games?
in the relationship?
Yeah, like I'm not a game player. Or I don't want games. Maybe in some kind of roundabout,
Probably-
maybe
I haven't
better
said that particular word
phrase, but yeah.
but
Yeah.
I maybe in a roundabout way, like I'm like,
I mean, none of us want to play games, especially.
Yeah.
Then when a guy
I mean-
asks for something, you go, do whatever you want.
Right,
That
right,
feels like a loaded moment to me.
right.
Like
Yeah.
that's not a safe answer. That's just
Do
not.
whatever you want. So
Yeah.
when
Do
a
whatever
guy,
you want. I don't care. It's
Yeah.
fine. Do whatever you want.
That sounds condescending. Like that sounds like something's wrong. But I mean, you got to give me a little more context. Like,
Yeah.
if a guy says,
Well, like, hey, I was gonna go play poker with the guys on Friday night, and normally I know we go to dinner or something,
right.
but oh no, do whatever you want.
yeah,
oh,
that
us
means that
saying, us telling you
that
that
sounds like I
Okay.
will say
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
That's a pissed off thing.
that
from
sounds
a
like they're
female.
mad. Yeah. I will say to you, I think it's really important to be able to have each person have a level of like your own life outside of the relationship. So I don't think that's a bad thing.
Me
if you want to
either.
go off with your friends and I think
Yep.
that's great. That's
I-
healthy.
I have come to that point in my life that I don't want to have those kind of relationships
Where you're so stuck.
You have to be like, oh no, you know, this is our night, and you know, we you can't do anything with your friends. Like I never want it to be like that.
Right.
Right.
I want
Yeah.
to be able to have my space. I want you to have your space.
Right.
I want, I just wanted to.
The only time it would upset me, I would say, is if it was like a last minute. If we had
Like maybe if
plans
you
and
had
I'm
plans,
I'm
yeah.
all ready and you're like, oh, by the way, get the call. Like I'm not gonna. That would upset me.
That would
Well, that would
bore
be
me.
shitty.
Right, it
Yeah.
would be.
I think.
But other than that, if you said, "Hey, Friday night, so and so," I would be
Yeah.
okay. I mean, like that doesn't.
I'd be like, okay, I'll stay home and watch TV.
I mean, we're like,
See, but when you say it's okay, it has 4 different meanings, and the guy always picks the 5th.
The 5th,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like we don't.
I
Yeah,
think
I
that,
don't-
but I think that I truly would be okay with it. I mean, I have been. That's how I
Yes,
am. I'm
yes.
not.
Yeah, see, her
I
and I
had-
are very similar
yeah.
with that.
I
I think a
not
lot of women
possessive.
are. I do. I think
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
are.
But
I
there
think
are
that
a lot of women that get jealous about that stuff. They
Right.
don't want you doing that. Yeah.
Well, what if it's like the friends are, you know,
If they don't like your friends.
Yeah, I mean the friend is like this.
So let me say,
Well, again, that's like, as long as it didn't like interfere with whatever you were
if you
originally were going to do something.
guys, if you're saying like the friends are like sketchy people that she doesn't like, and they're and you're like,
I know what happens. These poker nights, and then you wind up at a strip club, and
well, here's the thing though. That's
so
only
not
if,
me, by the way.
but that's only if you're not secure in the relationship.
Right.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
okay.
So
Yep.
if you feel secure,
Yeah.
like if I trust you, if I feel secure, I'm not going to say no to any. I really don't. I was
I feel like
in my
that's
marriage, I was that
immature.
way.
That's an
My-
immature relationship.
Right.
Those the younger people.
But in my
get into
marriage,
that.
my ex husband, like he was in a golf league, so
Yeah.
Thursday night was golf, and then he'd go out after with all of the golfers. I never had a problem with that, or even if you had things come up with I never had a problem with that.
I liked when I was in a relationship and they had friends, and I
It's
liked that
important.
because I was like, first of all, it gave me space to be like, go.
Okay, goodbye. No,
I'm gonna just relax, or
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do something with my
Right.
friends, or whatever. Like it just, to me, it's like,
you both have to
Yeah.
have your own. You both have to have your own identities
Right.
and still be able to come together as a couple. I like a good mix. Like I want to
gotta
be
secure in the relationship. Basically,
I want to have
Yeah,
my
so-
time with my. Of course, you want to be together because you enjoy each other's company. So it's like,
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
maybe you might be a little disappointed, but I'll see you the next night. Like I don't think
Yeah.
that way, but there are women that can be possessive, or vice versa, women and men.
How about ranking these things? If you had to rank confidence, muscles, emotional maturity, who gets the bronze being third in that? Confidence, muscles, emotional maturity.
Oh God,
would-
that's a tough one.
I know, because you
I
guys.
That's a tough one.
I mean, we like the muscles, but I would say that would rank last.
That would have to
because
rank
You
last,
got to
yes.
have confidence,
Yep.
and you've got to be mature,
So
So-
and then you can have the muscles.
six pack abs are nice,
Six pack abs are really
but
nice.
knowing where the Tupperware lids go,
It-
kind of helps.
well,
mean,
yes, sort of.
if you don't have confidence and you
Have no
have no
emotional
no support
emotional security
or
yeah,
maturity,
or what is it? Was it maturity? Is the word?
maturity,
Yes.
Yeah.
then you,
Confidence, muscles,
Emotional-
the
emotional,
muscles are not going
emotional
to be
maturity.
nothing. I mean, it's like that's a waste.
The muscles mean
It's just a
nothing.
waste
So
of
what do you-
person.
It's a waste of
It's a
muscles.
waste of
We don't
person.
want you to be like big and stupid.
right, like
I pick things up and put them down.
We used to call them that back in the day. Big, the guys that were all jacked up. We were like, I'm big and stupid because they were like no brain cells in there, but they're jacked.
yeah, it's like it's.
We don't want big and
not
stupid.
attractive. I mean, that's not attractive. I don't care.
No,
You can
I
have
don't
the
care what
big-
you look
doesn't-
like.
It doesn't matter about the muscles. I mean, I don't want you to be roly poly, but
Right.
Like, I don't think that it should be like number
You
one.
would think that
It's
we're all about that, but really, we just want you to be
like
care about how you look.
Yeah,
You
like,
don't need to be
obviously, if you're confident and you're mature, you probably will look good.
You'll take care of how you look. Yeah.
Yeah, you would think so. Especially if you're confident, I would think that you would. But
I was thinking of like my mom saying if she had to do it again, she would have waited to get married.
oh yeah,
And I think that there's a really important thing in knowing yourself.
Right.
And I would even say to people who find themselves single again at a
Right.
time when that wasn't expected
right,
necessarily,
yeah,
right? Maybe your marriage dissolved or whatever happened.
right,
I would take that time to figure out who you are and what you like,
yeah,
Right.
right? And kind of know.
yeah,
And be able to see things sort of for what they are. You know what I mean? And understand that there are certain things. And I mean, everybody's got what I always hate the word.
should have, would have, could
Yeah,
have.
those or
Yeah.
everybody has a trigger, so you may accidentally step on a sort of a hot spot for somebody without realizing it.
Right.
And, you not that you need to say anything, but you just kind of go, well, that wasn't my intention. And sometimes it's something from your past that's coming up a little hot there.
Yeah.
I also think how people talk about their ex,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that tells you a lot about the person,
Yep.
right? And then how important for women are the little details that guys can remember? You know what I mean? Like little things. Like, I don't know. I love a brown sugar latte from Starbucks. It's like my favorite drink. And it just gets set.
Right.
And then one day, all of a sudden, Uber Eats shows up at your office and they've got
I think that's
a brown
great.
sugar.
I love that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
great.
a panty dropper, I'm telling you.
That sure is, Bill. That is. And you know what, though? But, like, we're
That
like
is-
that.
yeah.
Like, I would do that. If you said
We
that to me,
remember
I would
things like
totally
that.
pick up on that. I'll even make notes. But, like, if you just happen to be seeing something that you like, say you point something out, I will make a note of that because I'll be like, okay, Christmas, I know what I'm
Yeah.
Right,
I
sure.
like to.
I mean, we
love
even know
to-
that goes with girlfriends too.
Yeah.
And guys.
I think that
boyfriends.
that's
But yeah,
being observant like that.
we're
love
very
that.
we're very much like that.
We're like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will remember all that kind of, because I like to
Those little
surprise
details.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love to, like, that's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Is I get excited to give you something that I know you want, because especially it's hard when you're with somebody that can get themselves anything, right?
Right.
And so I'm like meaningful gift person. I love that. Like when I
Yeah.
know, like, and I get more enjoyment out of giving you something than you giving it to me. Like, I could care less about gifts. I really, I mean, it's great. Thank you. But
You give a gift, somebody's giving
Yeah.
something to you.
I'm like, I just love to give. I like to
Yeah.
surprise.
It's a
That's
good
my
feeling.
favorite thing
It
to
is a
do.
good feeling. I
Nothing,
love it too.
yeah. That brings me joy.
Oh,
Like,
what is there any tiny thing that makes you instantly think, nope? Like,
well, when you said, I'm going to tell you, when you said about how people talk about their ex,
yeah,
I
think that's a big
this
thing.
guy one time had asked me out. This was years ago. And I, I was just like, he was just texting me, messaging me, and I wasn't going to go. I didn't want to go out with him. And so I'm like, oh, I'm not dating, and we're going back and forth. And I was just kind of like, I'm just trying, I've been through a divorce. I'm not ready, blah, blah, blah. And so, he went through, he's telling me and he says what a horrible things about his ex-wife. And then he goes, I wouldn't piss on her if she was on fire. And I'm like, you just sent this to me.
No, you didn't say
That's-
it. You put it in writing, motherfucker. You put it in writing.
I was
right?
like, oh my
Oh
God.
my God. Like, where's the no button?
I was like,
no.
That's okay. Right.
Absolutely not.
And I think for guys, it would make you think, because there's always, I think that people will get concerned, right? You had something with somebody,
right.
especially if it was a marriage and there are children, right? You have that bonding you together
Right.
for however long you and she are here, or you and he are here.
Right.
And I do wonder if people worry, like, is there a chance that they'll go back? Is there this? So this guy's like putting it away. Hey. But there's a way to say, there's just a way to say.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I try to always just kind of be kind and neutral. I have answered the phone from my ex with someone in the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And said,
well, when you have a healthy relationship with your ex, that's important. I think that's great.
Yeah.
Like, I find that if you can have a healthy relationship, like, that to me is the ideal. I mean, we don't all get that, but I would love that. Like, that to me, I admire that in people.
Yeah.
you have an intuition.
for a
you
reason.
really do. And you kind of know. And if something isn't working for you,
Right. And
being a people pleaser or fawning is a response that I only learned about from reading a book that wasn't even required.
Yeah.
That I think is like, we're dancing, right?
Right.
We're dancing to try to make the other person comfortable, make it happy. And if you're doing that, then it's already
you're compromising yourself. And
Yeah,
I did.
man,
and that's why I kept saying that to her. I'm like, I am like, I feel like I'm stuck. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So when the way it all panned out, I said, you know what? The universe did it for me, because I didn't really mean for it to happen that way.
right.
But
But it did.
I think it happened that way, and it needed to happen
was
that
meant
way.
to,
Otherwise,
yeah.
I wouldn't have had the nerve to really follow.
Yeah,
through
you
all
would have
the way.
just.
'Cause I did love him. It's not that I didn't love him.
Are you looking to date anybody now? Because I'm sure there's a million guys
That are gonna be like,
come
oh,
across as like, hey,
No,
I don't want to call you sexy,
no,
but
no. Actually,
She'll take the compliments.
I'll take the compliment, but no thanks. But I honestly, like I've said before, I'm processing still.
Yeah.
When you I feel like my central nervous system was on high alert
wow,
that entire time.
Yeah.
It's messed with my head a little bit.
Okay.
And so I'm decompressing. And
Yeah.
so I'm not ready to get involved with anybody. I thankfully have a million great friends.
so put your pants back on.
So everybody put your pants back on because
Yeah.
it ain't happening. This is Fort Knox.
How about the Two Fit Chicks explain women? Okay, and
Okay.
I'll just throw this out.
We could really.
Women don't actually want, finish the sentence. Don't actually want what? Don't actually want.
Grief.
No. I honestly, I don't actually want, for me, I don't actually want material
Really?
possessions. No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's not important to me.
Oh, Rebecca doesn't have that same answer.
Guilt trips.
Yeah.
I don't want guilt trips.
How about,
Yeah.
I would say too, like, you don't always need advice.
Yeah, you don't always
Right,
need advice,
right.
but you want to
Don't
know.
actually want advice all the
I
time.
don't always want advice, but what I would love is just having the support. Like just be a shoulder to cry on,
All right.
or a
Well, you know
or
you
a
can
good
count
listener,
on
like
someone.
like a good
Yeah.
listener.
Well, let me
Yeah.
change the sentence then a little bit. Women wish men understood that blank, that you want effort, you want, like, effort would have been great.
Effort
right?
would be great, and
Yeah.
but in
in your situation.
and I'm
before.
not saying that there wasn't ever any, because I don't want to.
No.
But,
I'm just saying, like, a little more in
I
those
would-
situations,
but
knowing how you
also-
felt.
Also, emotional availability. Like I feel like it's important to, not. I need to feel like your words need to match the actions. So,
Oh, yeah.
So you can say that how you feel about me. You could say it, but I need to feel it too.
We'll do a quick lightning round. I will just ask each of you just to give me an answer to everything I'm about to say. All right?
Okay.
It'll be a real quick lightning
Yeah.
round. Biggest green flag.
Biggest green flag. When they love their mom.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
Great smile.
That's not a green flag.
Well, maybe. I mean,
is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's, okay. I was
you know,
like, I'm on.
like a genuine
You
smile.
know
but
what a
I
green
like the
flag
mom
is?
thing.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
when they're a good dad.
Good
Like,
dad.
That's another one. I
Oh,
love.
Okay.
yeah.
Good dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that means they may have a dad bod.
We don't like dad bods, but we
Yeah,
can
that's
overlook
that's
it.
a red flag.
We
no.
can no, it's
but
not
they
a
can
red
work
flag.
on it. They can work
We
on
can
it.
help you.
Biggest turnoff.
Oh, God, so many.
Oh my gosh.
You go first. When you're
Bodily
conceited.
functions. Bodily
yeah.
functions.
Bodily
Oh,
functions.
really?
Yes.
Okay.
Big turn. Yes.
Bodily
Yeah.
functions.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a body. Sometimes it happens.
No, we don't like it. There's
No,
no
not-
forgiveness.
What happens? What happens if it slips out?
You're in trouble.
What happens if you like bend over in a yoga pose and you're like, oh god?
Oh my
Well, then
God, I
there's
don't
issues
know.
there. You gotta go on a.
What
I
if
don't
you
know.
could turn it into a joke? Would that work?
That would work.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
I guess
could
it
laugh
doesn't
about
happen
it.
all the time.
We could laugh about it.
Most overrated male quality. Most overrated male quality.
Overrated.
Having lots of
penis
money.
size.
I knew you were gonna fucking do it. How did I know? How did I know that was
I said
coming?
having lots of money.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Look at her. She
That's
killed
great.
herself. Underrated male quality. What is the most underrated male quality? And she's going to say penis size.
I was just gonna say, you might as well say that again because could be the case too, right?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, one that's underrated.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Nerd. Never underrate a nerd.
Really?
Yeah. There's
Never underrated nerd.
nerds can.
Nerds
all I'm
can
gonna
bring
say.
it.
Nerds can bring it.
Yeah.
What
Can bring it.
biggest dating myth? Biggest dating myth.
Dating myth. I don't even know. I can't think of anything. A dating
Well,
myth.
like dating, like I don't know, like younger is better,
Oh,
older
yeah. Oh,
is
yeah.
more secure. I don't know.
I would say,
I'm trying to think.
I
too.
don't.
I
I
know.
think that.
I think it's.
I don't know. I don't know.
That younger women like older men.
Is a dating myth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I think that's
it's
yes.
okay.
I think that's a myth. Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
How about what makes a guy instantly hotter, or what instantly makes a guy hotter?
Confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like,
Confidence.
Yeah, confidence is a big one.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about like a guy like, well, let's say
Assure themselves, I guess.
he pulls up, like you're gonna meet him somewhere, right? He pulls up, and you're like, "The hell is this car?" And then
No, I
he-
don't care about the vehicle.
And then he gets out.
if he gets out and helps
and
you in the
he's-
car, that's.
he's like, kind of, you're like, whoa, not what I expected.
I would say how they're dressed. I like a well dressed. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I will find you instantly hotter if you're dressed nice. Yes.
And what's one compliment men never hear? One compliment you think men never hear?
They probably don't hear they're handsome enough. I would say.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
I feel like
or what they how much you appreciate what they do for you.
right. Right.
Really? Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. I mean,
I feel like that doesn't happen.
I mean,
often.
I definitely
I mean, I do
feel
too.
like we're real. Like,
but-
thank you so much. I am a
But
thanker.
I feel like a lot of girls aren't.
But
Just expect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just expect
Yeah.
that. Or like they better do that, like
Yeah.
type of thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a good learning experience. Hopefully people got something out of this.
I don't know. I didn't mean to air out my whole freaking thing. On
No, but I sure enjoyed it.
That was awful.
No, why is it awful? Why? Look, as long as you're
No, but
because
that
I
was-
often think I also
I think
think
that was
that there's
good for
some,
you. That was
well,
good for
That
you.
was therapy.
Yeah, it was
I
therapy.
just purged it all.
yeah, but that
It was good though.
it's good, and I think there's a way
I
to
almost
learn.
feel like
think that-
I almost feel like I hope he listens so he can really understand what you were going through.
Well, and
I don't
if
really
there's
think
if
he-
people were whoever is listening, maybe they can learn. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Is
Yeah,
like you
from-
can
It is a good
understand
learning
now
experience. Yeah.
that a lot of times people who don't, I don't know what would trigger, but avoid confrontation, right?
Yeah.
Or not comfortable maybe saying something because they don't know what reaction is going to come back.
Right.
And
Well-
maybe in the past it was a reaction that was
Yeah.
big and a little
Right.
scary,
Right.
for whatever
Right.
reason.
Right.
And I think that if you can kind of recognize that and say, oh, maybe that's what's happening here.
And
Maybe
I just
you just
think
saved the relationship.
I also would say just pay attention.
Yeah.
You know, because when we are all busy, right?
Yeah.
I work 4 jobs. Like I'm busy. You know, it's
Yeah.
not like I'm not as busy. He's busy in a different way.
Sure.
But that I would think that
If you
it doesn't
really-
take a lot of
yeah.
it doesn't take a lot of effort
Yeah.
to just give the adequate amount of attention. To
I
your
think that
spouse.
presence is a really big thing.
It is.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're going to do it, be present in the
present.
moment. And that means like, excuse me, don't always have to be looking at the phone.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times that's our default, right? And where
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden, maybe there's a lull in the conversation and somebody starts looking at Instagram and you're like,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
And that's where I'm like,
yes.
just try to be present.
Be
try to
present, but
be
also
there.
when like so.
My
even
whole
he-
thing is like, if it's me and I guess I've only noticed that I do these things a little bit more. I'm looking around and I'm finding.
That's what I was going to say. Listen,
No, but I'm looking around the
The room.
environment.
Yeah.
And I'm going, did you see that shit over there?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Because to me, it's funny.
right?
It may make the person a little bit uncomfortable, but they usually end
Yeah.
up laughing.
I
I was
know.
even out recently where something happened and it became like a very uncomfortable moment for the other person because it became like a comedy show, like literally a comedy show.
Right.
Where I just wound up, and there were several tables, and there were these older ladies, and they are hooting, and it just got so funny. And it was, as we're leaving, the person said to me, "You need to warn people that could happen." And I'm like, I don't know what could happen. It was just a funny thing. Like I knocked the beer over, and
Right,
this guy
right.
instantly hands me napkins.
Wow,
We're at an outdoor
yeah.
place, and I go, "Is that your wife who's sitting
Oh.
diagonally across from you?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I said, I could tell. I go, you've been married for more than 25 years. Nobody grabs napkins
that
without
quick.
a word that quick. I'm like, and then from there it just snowballed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was just, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I
that's
like
good.
that fun.
Yeah.
But I notice,
yeah,
I notice
that's a good
things,
thing.
and I will say stuff.
Right.
will
No, I
whisper.
was going to say, like, listen, like, when I'm talking, if someone's talking and you're, like, distracted and
Oh,
you're,
yeah. That's annoying.
That's annoying. Because
Yeah.
I'd be like, you're in the middle of a conversation, you're like, oh, look at over there. Oh, look at that. It's like you're not
Yeah.
getting the
Oh,
you're
no.
not, you're trying to talk and they're
Yeah.
ADD. You know?
Right. Yeah.
So listen.
Yeah.
So be
I
present. Be present. Yes.
I try to,
Yeah.
yeah. And if I see something, I might go,
I mean, I love people watching.
Yeah.
We love people
Yeah.
watching
my
too. I mean,
God,
who doesn't?
that
Yeah.
person's ass is eating their.
Oh, you are horrible.
What do you mean horrible? Didn't you ever hear the joke about the guy in church?
No.
Oh, big fat lady stood up in front of him one day, and then she had like a wedgie. Her skirt was
all tucked up
tucked
there?
in her.
Letter in the mailbox.
Yeah, let her in the box, right. So he slowly pulled it out, and then she turned around and she just clubbed the shit out of him. And like a month later, same pew, same lady right in front of him, same dress she's got on. Stands up, same thing. He can't help himself. He pulls it out, and then he remembers what happened last time, so he tucks it back in.
That is hilarious.
For the two fit chicks, I'm Bill Moran. I hope you learned something. And thank you. Thank you.
my
And
God.
God, what a story. We'll see you next time.
Never talking again.
Down here they're looking for a Cadillac with Tennessee plates. It was somewhere in Nevada.
When it comes to home improvement, you've got choices. Let's say there's a hole in the bedroom wall, and somehow nobody in the house knows how it got there. You could fix it. I mean, there's always YouTube, right? But 3 hours later, it's going to look like a patch job. Not even a good patch job. And how about that leak under the kitchen sink? Yeah, you said you'd get to it, and that was what? 2.5, 3 months ago? If we're being honest, we all have that list. The one where deep down, you're not totally sure you've got the skills to pull it off. If it's my list, I'm calling Mac of all trades. Holes in the wall, handled. Leaky sinks, done. Full kitchen remodel? Yeah, they got that too. And hey, warmer weather's coming. How's that deck looking? Need it extended? Rebuilt? Outdoor patio? Don't be a deckhead. Call Mac of all trades, 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. And you can see all they do online at macofalltrades.net. They'll handle it, so you don't have to.